Station TV, your virtual getaway. Today is Monday. It's the first day of the 2021 Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And you're cordially invited to join us every single day this week as we bring to you all the best of the 2021 Pigeon Forge Rod Run. To start out with, there is some very cool cars right there. Now, you must remember, this is only Monday, and cars are being brought in and unloaded as we speak. So I drove around a little bit and I said, man, let's just take a look and show all you people, especially rod enthusiasts, some of the great vehicles that are going to be here on display and for sale this coming season. Now, not all the cars will have prices on them, but as you can see, there's a number right there. Now, as the days go by and get closer to the weekend and the weekend's ending, as usual, you'll see a price on the window. Of course, these guys are trying to get as much as they can for these, and rightfully so. They put a lot of time and a heck of a lot of money into restoring these cars and making them into the beautiful masterpieces that they have. They are just stunning to look at. Very nicely done. Man, you can see this guy's buffed this car up quite a bit. Absolutely gorgeous. This one I assume is for sale, being it has a phone number on it, but no price yet. Nice wheels. Nice to look at. And as the days go by, this will all be filled with rods of some sort or another. Now, of course, these cars, there'll be hot rods, there'll be classic cars, there will be rat rods, and everything in between. So you must make it out here to the 2021 Rod Run in Pigeon Forge. Nice color scheme here. Can't quite see the inside of the engine yet. I noticed that when I drove up this morning, there was so much pollen on these cars. I felt so bad for these guys. He does have, this one is the 55 Chevy, and he wants 60 grand for this thing. And that's pretty much what you do have to charge for them. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous. A stunning vehicle. A little bit of the engine in there. I actually got pollen on my screen, and I just wiped this car down. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hello there.
How you doing?
Good. You're on Vacation Station TV. Tell me about, let's go talk about this car. Nicely done.
Thank you. 1955 Chevrolet. I've had it for a little over 7 years.
You put a lot of attention to detail in here.
Thank you. Been my personal car, and I just decided to.
Oh, you're my kind of guy. Personal car. You drive it all the time?
No, I don't ever drive it. That's
Oh,
why I
God.
wanted to sell it.
If I wrote you the check now, I'd be running up and down here all day long.
I don't blame you. I have several other cars, and I do drive those, but this one I just never.
This is your baby?
Yeah.
This is just... I'll ask you the question. Oh, look at this. That headline, really nicely done. I love the down the center.
Yeah,
That's nice. That brings out something in the car. Look at this. Look at these seats. Woo. All right, give me an estimate of how many hours have you put into this thing?
This car, I actually bought it just like it says.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like
And you
to-
don't drive this?
Very little, very little. Sits in my garage covered up.
And you just take it out here, maybe other shows.
Well, I take it to a few shows, not
Right.
not a whole lot like that. I've usually got 3 or 4 more cars, and I take them to coupe over to actually mine too.
Really?
Yes.
Show me the engine. Beautifully done. I understand why you wouldn't want to take it out. I mean, the last thing you want to do is go to a Walmart parking lot with this.
Right, too many dings.
I would literally have an aneurysm the moment I saw the ding. I'd just fall over.
It's a 350 Chevrolet, automatic transmission, vintage air,
Power brakes.
power brakes, bracket pinion,
Steering, power steering. Ooh, very nice.
slotted disc rotors on
Really? Discs? Front and rear?
just front.
Just the front.
You can see all the detail they've done.
Oh yeah, the people will be
Brake
seeing this.
lines.
Everything is the attention to detail.
Electric wipers.
I bet it kills you when you see the pollen on the car.
Yeah, I've cleaned it already this morning.
Oh, you'll be
twice.
doing it 3 or 4 times today.
Yeah,
You
that's right.
know that's going to happen.
That's right.
And this is for sale.
It is for sale.
When you sell this, and you know you will, what are you going to get?
I need 60,000.
And then what are you going to get after that? What are you going to buy?
Oh, well, I'm building actually another 55. at
Are
home.
you married or divorced now?
I'm married.
Okay, and is it close to divorce?
No.
No. Usually the wives get really aggravated, because you're always in the garage,
Right.
always
right.
working. But she don't mind.
She don't mind at all.
You keep, that's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
You don't get rid of that one.
No.
No, most of the guys are, I've been divorced 12 times, but I got a nice car here.
It's the only one I've ever been married.
Really? Good high school sweethearts and all that stuff?
Actually, after we got out of school, after she graduated in 87, we've been together since 87.
God bless you. That's
Been
pretty
blessed.
good.
Sure
You've
have.
been very blessed. Now, where are you from?
Jackson, Kentucky.
Oh, nice place. Jackson is a very nice place. And they don't even know you have this car, do they?
A few people do,
Just
but
a
not
few.
a whole lot. I actually had it out and drove it a little bit before I came down here. And
Turn a lot of
people
heads.
Never seen it before.
Turning heads. Who's that? Who's that in town,
Yeah.
right? But
car.
here you bring it. More people probably see it here than in Jackson, Kentucky.
Yeah, right. And this is actually just twice I've had it here in 7 years.
Really?
I come to the spring and I do both falls shades and rod runs.
You can do them both this year?
Yes, sir.
Very good. What do you think about it being a little bit separated this year? Because last year it was really jammed in here.
It was jammed. It sure was.
Really jammed. Now it gives you a chance to showcase your car.
Right.
Because it's mostly going to be rods here. Of course, there are some pure cars in here.
Right.
And but this one caught my eye. As soon as I go by, I got to stop, talk to this guy. The color scheme, very nicely done. Most of them, usually red, the bright one. This has a nice look to it. It's very subtle. It doesn't come across as being crazy, but I bet the thing gets up and goes.
Yeah, it's a nice driver. You can get in, turn the iron
Smooth?
on, go down the road.
Really. Where do you get the gas for this? What type of octane can you use?
Just uses regular gas.
What type do you use?
Just we have a marathon stationer, and I just use regular.
Just regular.
Yes.
The 80. Now, for those of you that like the classic rod look, check out these two vehicles. They're owned by the same guy, and they're both up for sale. Wouldn't these look nice in your garage? Absolutely stunning. I could see these sitting out in front of the cabin. Take one. I'll take the black one today. No. I'll take the blue one. How pretentious, but really nice vehicles. Very, very nice. Like I said, they are up for sale. You could buy these. Nice candy apple, not the red, but it's the candy apple metallic blue. Beautiful car. Of course, they have all the power options, as you know. Most likely they have, this one has disc brakes, nice V8 engine. I don't know what's in it, but there's the guy's cell phone number if you want that. Bobby Davis, Red Davis. Buy, sell, or trade. Check it out. I love the look, the low profile. You know, it's sad, excuse me, the pollen gets on these cars and just takes away a lot of the luster, the beauty. But this has, hard for you to see, but it's a very deep burgundy. And very well detailed, very, very nice. These are obviously ready to go. You could just fill up the tank. Maybe they're even full. Oh, that pollen's getting to my nose too. This is just a preview of what you're going to see at this year's 2021 Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The entire street here, this is Parkway or 66 south. This is heading south. That's north out of town. This will be completely filled with rods, this side and that side. As the days progress, more rods come in. Every couple hours I'm seeing more and more rods coming in. But I needed to just show you these just to give you an idea. You're looking for a sports Mercedes, these are all up for sale. All these cars have for sale signs in them. Chevy wagon, they tool around in this thing, be nice. Yeah. Very nice. I bet it gets up and goes. Let's go see what else we could see at this year's 2021 Rod Run. And we're back at the 2021 Pigeon Forge Rod Run, and with me I have
Scott Green.
Scott, you got a nice car over here. Tell me about it.
Thank you very much. It's a 1932 Ford Coupe. It's a 406 with 3 deuces. It's just something really fun, cool to ride around in.
Now, is this thing, I see a phone number, so it's up for sale.
Yes, sir, it is up for sale.
Buy, sell, trade, or sell?
I would like to sell it, but I like old cars, so who knows?
Yeah, I do too.
That's right.
So let's say we sell this. What are you going to look for now?
I've got a couple cars at home, but I like the 32 Ford Coupes, but I'm looking for a 41 Willys.
Ooh.
So
every once in a while I do see them here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's actually a couple here, just none for sale yet.
None for sale? They will be. Don't worry. There's always something for sale here. You are nice and early. Now, what brought you out early?
I usually come up a week early, just to lay back. It's a little laid back. It's not quite as busy, so I like to enjoy it. You can move around a little more. Traffic's not as heavy.
Not yet, right?
I just like to get up and take a little break, be with the other car guys.
And you get to talk a little bit easier. You're not so pressured.
Very true.
Because once there's like 20,000 people here, everyone has 1,000 questions to ask you.
Exactly.
And how long do you stay and do this Rod Run?
I'm usually here about 10 days. And,
really?
In the fall, there's back-to-back shows. So then I'm here 2 weeks or longer. And used to, I had to work every day. Now I don't have to work every day, so
understand.
I can usually stay a couple.
You can hang around. Now, where do you go next from here?
Local shows, and occasionally, I do Daytona, some of the other shows.
Right.
But from here, I'm going to do local stuff probably.
Very nice. And you live here, or where are you from?
I'm Chattanooga area, so I'm a couple hours away.
Very close. Very close. Tell me about the car a little bit more. Show me the inside.
Okay. All right.
Oh, nice. Look at
the
that.
car. Car's just built, for comfort and reliability.
Oh, it's a road car.
Yep, I drive it. It's I try to keep it clean and respectable.
Of course
but I drive it. Good stereo system. It's just built for comfort. Has AC.
Really?
Yes, sir. And,
so you're not going to get overheated in this little thing.
Nope. You have heat and air when you need it.
And a good road car.
It is a very good road car.
And
it's a good, dependable car.
Power windows?
It has power windows. It has Does not need power steering. It's light, short
Yeah.
wheelbase, so no power steering needed.
Not necessary. Just takes away the power of the engine anyway.
Correct.
So you don't want that.
Has all the other comfort options, power antenna.
I didn't see that. Power antenna.
One thing that I do have is door handles still.
These original to the car?
Different options. Some people like the poppers, so you know they're on your key fob, so you can just open the door. But I still like the old traditional handles and the look for those.
Well, there's something about it being that traditional look. It adds to the style of the car.
I agree.
Very important that the little nuances like this, it may be small to you, but it makes the car bring the line together.
I agree.
Very, very important. You know, this is why I love doing this, because it's like, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one, I want... Nice engine. Everything
is detailed to look more like an original Oldsmobile. You know, they used to be one of the street rod choices. But it is a 406 small block Chevrolet, just detailed.
Oh, it's very deceiving.
Yes.
Very deceiving.
Detailed to look more like the Oldsmobile.
And loud, I'm sure.
Yes, but I do have the caps out right now. But they're manual caps to open the headers.
So you can bring it down a little bit, a few decibels.
Yes, sir, you can. Yes, sir, you can.
You'd wake up the neighborhood when you take the caps off those things.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. Scare the cows and everything. Nice touch in the front.
Yes. Disc brakes, 9-inch Ford rear end.
Really nice.
I did not build the car. I can't take credit for this one.
But you buy and you sell them and you enjoy them for a while. That's what it's about, right?
I keep them for quite a while. I had this car a couple years. I keep them, enjoy them, and get something else that I want later.
It's a man's toy. You know, not a poor man's toy, but a man's toy. I understand that.
I agree.
Now, where do you keep this? You have a place special at home?
Yes, I do actually. This one stays in the garage with a couple others. And have an enclosed trailer around behind the motel here. So if weather gets bad, storm comes in or anything,
in she goes.
It goes straight into the trailer.
Very good. So she doesn't see the real weather at all.
No.
This is a fun drive, day of really light sun, hot, no rain, no snow. Just keep that off there. You don't want to be cleaning this thing up after a rainstorm.
No, hate to have to put it on the rack and clean the bottom and the top. Of course, the bottom's painted like the top.
Is it really?
Yes, and
really nice looker. Look at this car.
The undercarriage is yellow like the engine. And
it is really.
Then the floor pan is blue. That is a one-of color. That's the only car that I know of that's that color.
Now is that all black or do I see a highlight in there?
No. That actually, the color is I believe it was PPG registered. Whip-ass blue.
Okay, whip-ass blue. I love it. There is a tint that I keep catching with my eye. It's not totally black. Very nicely done. Soft, subtle, but different. It makes you look twice again at the car. The black has that black look, but I said, I'm seeing something else in there.
And in the trailer, I have another set of wire wheels that are more period correct, more dated correct. And they match the engine, the color yellow, the engine and the undercarriage.
Oh, very
so I have.
And that comes with the car when you.
That comes with the car when I sell
look,
it. Yes.
Look, it's like
or negotiating factor one.
That's always smart. Very good.
Correct.
It's like having a big matchbox. You could change all the stuff.
Exactly.
That's very, very cool. Open this side up, please.
Yes, sir.
It just really, I love all this. Oh, very nice. Check that. You could be driving this right now. How much do you want for this?
This car is priced at $55,000, but of course,
not bad.
That is negotiable. And,
of course it is.
And I'm pricing it in case I want to trade for a 41 Willys.
So you are in the market for a 41 Willys. So
that's what I would really like to add to the collection at home. And
what accoutrements on that 41's Willy? What year? What style?
I would like to have a blown car. So I prefer big block Chevrolet, but I like the LS setups. I like the small block Chevrolets, and I can't afford a big collection at home, but I would like to have one at home.
And you're on your way.
Yeah,
that's very clear.
Get in and go when I want.
Get and go.
Yeah.
And drive that around. It's just the way to do it.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you for talking with me today.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
And now we back on the road we go and see what else is going on. The 2021 Rod Run, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
The whip-ass blue is the registered.
Can you actually do it? Is it whip-ass blue?
Yes, yes it is. It's registered as whip-ass blue.
That's so cool.
And this car was actually built, I didn't want to get into the details because of the guys over in North Carolina, I haven't talked to them about crediting. But the car was built in a NASCAR shop over.
Really?
I have some of the documentation in there to be able to show it. But
Open the trunk.
do you remember the 28 emissions? But Joey Knuckles,
Oh, cool.
he built this car.
He built this.
Yes. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. signed the rear end.
This is a collector.
So maybe I should have mentioned some of that stuff, but I hated to without. I guess that would have been all right.
Show me the picture upright. This one here,
this one.
upright, right into the camera lens. I gotta get my shadow out of it. That sun is right. Turn this way. Turn this way. There we go. Now you're in the shadow. There. There you go. Signed on the rear end by Dale Earnhardt. You've got a. This is a collector car.
Yes.
Very good. What other cool things are about this car?
I have a little bit of detail, the build sheet.
So you really have a record of what this car is made of from the ground up.
Pretty much. I mean, every detail is probably not in here, but all the important things are.
That's very much a selling factor in the car, because it's like you could say everything in the world. You've got the documentation to show it.
Yes, sir.
That is very, very nice.
And visual inspection, backs everything up. So, the detail and the last
everything you need.
Camaro I had all the original documentation from the dealership. So this is the original documentation from the build.
Very nice. Where can people reach you? What is your phone number?
My phone number is area code 423-290-4730. And also at home I have a black 32 with a red interior that's
nice.
It's a very nice car in my opinion, and I'm going to sell both of those and bring a Willys in.
Why did you bring that one on?
That one is it's almost brand new. It hasn't been exposed.
Really?
And I like to drive them. I like to, but I don't really feel comfortable leaving it sitting out a lot.
I agree. I would be worried all my life. I'd be camping with the car.
Yeah.
If I had them out here, I'd be sleeping right next to the car, just the way I am.
Yeah, it's always on your mind.
Oh, always, absolutely.
But the true thing is you want to keep these vehicles to enjoy.
Yep.
So you don't want it to get to a point where you can't enjoy being here without worrying.
You become obsessed. That's
yes.
not good.
Correct.
When you start obsessing, time to get rid of it. But while you have this type of car, get in it, go for a drive.
Right.
Because that's the pleasure of owning this type of car.
Correct.
Is seeing what it does and what the feel is,
Yes.
and enjoying the moment of the car. Because there'll be a day you can't. You'll be in a little jazzy, drooling in a cup somewhere,
Right.
and you won't remember the car you had.
Get out and take part while you can. I have a health issue and I'm not letting it hold me back.
Good for you.
The Lord has blessed me truly. So I'm able to be out enjoying a car show in beautiful sunshine
Smart
today.
man. I like that attitude. Living life.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Your name again?
Scott Green.
Scott Green. You give Scott a call. Tell him you like this car, you want to buy it, and while you're at it, because they're so small, buy two. He's got one back at home. Scott,
Thank you.
appreciate it. Very
God bless.
good.